We're on the floor of the New York Auto Show. I'm talking right now with Dan Sandberg, the president and CEO of Brembo North America. And Dan, we're standing in front of the Jeep Trailhawk.
Quite a car, huh?
Quite a car. And of course, it's got your brakes on it. Tell us a little bit about your involvement with this program.
Well, you know, we've had great involvement with Chrysler over the years, particularly on some of the performance vehicles, the SRT vehicles, the Demon, which we saw premiered last night, and of course this great vehicle that was premiered today. And it's superstar vehicle with heavy horsepower. It's got some great towing capacity, and it's a get-up-and-go vehicle, and those are the vehicles we do best on with Brembo.
Also, these have got to be some of the biggest brakes in the business. I've never seen rotors the size.
I'm glad you asked that question. It's actually the biggest brake system that we have in a production vehicle in North America right now. So talk about it, it's a 400-millimeter rotor, just the rotors alone, and then the caliper is a beefy monster. And you got to have it with the horsepower we got in this vehicle.
You must be in a sweet spot in the market right now. I call this the golden age of performance. We've never seen this level of performance, and it doesn't look like there's any end to it, because even if you look at electric cars, they're blistering fast, some of them, like Tesla with its ludicrous mode. They're going to need good brakes too. So talk a little bit about maybe the market coming to you. Am I reading that right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think, you know, at this point in time, I think you and I have talked about this before, I think that the OEs, the original equipment manufacturers, really care about product now, just not product costs, which is what we saw 10 years ago. And I think they're realizing that, you know, consumers like to have fun. I mean, forget about all this autonomous and everything else. When you're driving that vehicle, you want to have a car you can go fast with, but when you go fast, you got to be able to slow those cars down too. And they look great. I mean, you look at a truck like this, you got big wheels, big openings. Do you want to put something in there it's gray, ugly, rusty, or do you want to have something that's got some color in it? And they look beautiful. It's jewelry for your car.
Automakers don't often let suppliers brand their own product on their vehicles. They don't seem to have a problem branding Brembo on their vehicle.
Well, you know, Brembo's got that 50-year history, and we've been in racing for over 40 years. And I don't know about you, but I can remember when I used to play baseball, you know, you'd see the guys with the Rawlings baseball gloves. You wanted to be like that. I think people want to go fast, and they want to emulate that race car driver. They see Brembo all over the racing circuit. So that's what I want on my vehicle.
50 years as a company is a pretty interesting statistic. And also, you guys got some big news related to the Automotive Hall of Fame this year.
Well, you know, we're very proud of Alberto Bombase, who's our chairman. It's a great story.
The founder of the company.
The founder of the company, actually the son of the founder, but
okay.
A lot of the growth took place under Alberto's tutelage, and I think the company has grown tremendously, and I think the industry should be thankful that they did the innovative thing in the world of brakes. I mean, who would ever thought you had aluminum brakes on a car, and that they'd be stopping big vehicles like this?
Yeah, that's really saying something when, you know, your CEO is inducted into the Automotive Hall of Fame. That's really a statement for the company.
You look at those people who are in it, starting with Henry Ford, and you know, moving all up, and I think he's the 5th or 6th innovator from Italy that's been inducted to the Hall of Fame. And there's some great guys. A guy named Ferrari or something like that. You know,
I've heard of that name.
Yeah. So I mean, it's really a great honor, and I'm proud to be working for a company.
Anything else about the company? Anything else in the business that we should talk about?
Well, everything is always secret. You know how it is. So we wait for great auto shows like this, but you know, we're going to continue to innovate in this sector. We're looking at a lot of these electric vehicles and some of the autonomy and things like that. And I think we're going to see more electronics in vehicles, and of course that'll affect the brake system too. So, you know, we're looking forward to revealing some interesting things over the next few years, and of course we'll call you first.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Dan Sandberg, thanks so much for your time today. Very interesting what you're doing at Brembo.
Well, thanks.
No, seriously, what is this place?
It's heaven.
Yeah, muscle heaven. You want to take one for a test drive?
Pounds away.
Dodge, Fast and Furious tested and approved. The Fate of the Furious in theaters April 14th. In dealerships now.